I wanted to address a question that people have when they're injured while working and their injury is involving a motor vehicle accident. So if you're on the job, either driving your own personal vehicle or driving a work vehicle, your primary source for having your medical treatment addressed and having your bills paid would be workers' comp. So workers' comp is always primary whenever you're injured in an accident involving a motor vehicle. So if you're driving a company vehicle, workers' comp covers your medical bills. If you're driving your personal vehicle, workers' comp would still be responsible for covering your medical bills. After workers' comp pays those bills and provides you with medical care, then your own personal auto insurance would step in and reimburse workers' comp for whatever they paid, and then you would have a claim against the party who caused your accident, just like you would if you were not working at the time. So being injured on the job only adds an extra layer of coverage. It doesn't take away anything. It adds the workers' comp coverage that automatically pays your medical bills and provides you wage loss if you're injured while working. But it doesn't take away your right to bring a claim against the driver that caused the accident or the owner of the vehicle that caused the accident if it was being driven by someone with their permission. So many times people will call me and say that they don't want to hire a lawyer because it's a work-related injury and they don't want their employer to get upset with them, and as long as their employer is providing them the medical treatment they need and the wage loss, they don't really want to bring a workers' comp claim. So I tell those folks that they can have their cake and eat it too. They can have their workers' comp benefits and not upset their employer by bringing a workers' comp claim, but I could still, at the same time, help them to bring a claim and get money for them from the driver that caused their accident. So in effect, they can do both. So they can, it's one of the few times that you're entitled to what's called a double recovery, where you can collect money from your workers' comp and you can collect money from the driver that caused the accident. There's an interplay between those two, and a portion of the money you get from one has to reimburse the other. But the net effect of all of it is, if you get the right lawyer involved, you can bring a claim against the party that caused your auto accident and keep that separate from workers' comp and collect everything you can from work separate from what the lawyer helps you collect from the other driver's insurance company. So if that sounded confusing, it took me 32 years to figure it out, so I'd imagine you might have some questions. So you can call me if you do at 877-GLUCK-LAW, and you can make a consultation appointment with me anytime in either my office in Naples or my office in Plantation.